agenda packet. You may have it before you. We've also updated it online. But what we are asking today, as you just stated, Madam Chair, is the actual approval of the grant application and the application process as we have discussed at the previous meeting. And the changes have been made in addition to the changes that have been made physically through the online process, like for example, with a drop down for the 3 categories that you will be able to apply up to. That information has been included. That is not something that you would actually be able to physically see on the application. Also, you may notice in the application that the links to the QCT are there, qualified census tracts, information about what are the allowable uses under the Treasury. That information is also listed actually in the application. It will be a link for those who are interested in applying to actually click on and see that. We did provide definitions. We did update the terms with supplant and supplement and communicated that in the process as well. And we did make note of a couple of other items from the first time that the committee made recommendations on the application up until the last meeting that we had. So we are asking for a motion to approve the grant application and the application process this afternoon.
Yes, Mr.
It's one thing that I remember bringing up last time. It's still not very clear to me. Starting on page 10 talks about the documentation and attachment section, and then you go over to the page 11 where it talks. You have 11A, which talks about what all agents must submit. Then you get to B. It says agency with total annual with their total revenue. That's still not clear to me. What we're saying there.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chair. Beginning on page 11, where it says all agencies must submit, that means under A, all agencies must submit. So whether you're going to be A, B, C, or D, you will all submit the position balance sheet, which is the statement of financial position, which is the balance sheet. All agencies will submit a statement of activity, which is the income and expense statement. And then once you get each threshold, you will have to do that additional information. So if you are receiving an annual revenue total of over 50,000, you will also then have to submit an IRS Form 990.
It's not clear. We probably need to restate. It says agency with total amount with a total revenue of. In other words, if you got $50,000, you got to do it now. You just saying going a long way of saying you need if you annual revenue is at least $50,000, you got to have a 990.
We can add more words there, Mr. Livingston. That's no problem.
B is just not clear. Yes, sir.
I would agree, even if we just state, additionally, or some word that links that says that you have to do item A. But if you have $50,000 or greater, or $50,000 annual revenue, you also need to do this, because I could see where
it's not. It can be.
Yeah, it doesn't. I do understand. It's not clear. It's not very clear with that, and we definitely want this to be one of those things that, as I've stated before, that people, when they see it without us being in the room, that they can understand what it is they should submit.
Yeah, that's no problem. We can definitely add some additional wording there to provide some specific denotation of what each A, B, and C, D means for each agency. That's not a problem. We can have that done and updated, Mr. Livingston and Madam Chair.
I'm clear on everything except for B, that's all. I just think B need to be worded a different way.
Further? If not, the recommendation from administration is for approval of the application and its process.
So move for adoption for administrative recommendation.
I'll second it. Is there any further discussion that we need to have? I saw Ms. Newton, you unmuted there.
I am muted because I was going to second, but you're ahead of me.
If there's no further discussion, Ms. Carrillo?
Yes.
Aaron?
Yes.
Newton?
Yes.
Motion approved.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Ms. Newton, you're recognized.
Can we also note, I'm sorry, I was having technical difficulties. I was present at the start of the meeting and tried to say so, as well as to vote yes to approve the agenda.
Thank you. If the clerk's office will notate that in our minutes, please. Okay, thank you. Our next order of business is other topics. We did not add any during our agenda, so we will move to our final item, which is adjournment.
Move, Madam Chair, for adjournment.
Second?
Carrillo?
Livingston,
Yes.
Barron,
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
I hate it.